Welcome to the fourth and final stop of the 2022 Pro Wakeboard Tour. It's the 30th anniversary of the Pro Wake and Water Ski Tour, and it's all going down right here in Groveland, Florida. I'm Alexa Score, and I'm joined by the legend, Parks Bonifay, here to bring you all the action from the water.
Thanks, Alexa. Today, we're at the final stop of the Pro Wakeboard Tour, but the big question today is, who's going to take the overall title? Cory Teunissen, currently in number 1. Nick Rapa, 3-time PWT champion, is going for his 4th overall in a row, which is insane measurement in any era of wakeboarding. It's going to be a dogfight. Every time Nick's won the last 3 years, Cory's been in second. So this has been escalating for years and years, apexing today, man. And essentially, if Nick wins, Cory would have to slip down to 3rd spot. If Cory can keep it tight, somehow he's going to get it from Nick. So I cannot wait to see this go down today.
It's going to be a battle for sure. Well, I caught up with some of the riders to see who they thought would take the top spot. Here's what they have to say. We've got a little bit of a showdown here going with Nick and Cory. You know, who's going to come away with the overall? What are you expecting to see at this event?
I'm going to expect Cory to close the deal. He's got a really nice lead right now, and to take it away from Nick is what he's probably been working all summer towards. I don't think he's going to let this one slip through his fingers.
Who do you want to win?
I'll give it to Cory. Change it up a little bit. Cory's been implementing a lot of style into his riding this summer, and it's been really nice and refreshing to see. And so, I think he's been working really hard for this one. It's maybe after an off season last year, so he's like ready to drop the hammer.
The boys have been battling it out all season long, but we can't take Tyler out of the picture. He's actually ripping right now. He's putting down some pretty heavy stuff. So, I don't really care, to be honest. It's not me or any of the boys, so I don't really care. They can, whoever rides better today, I guess, is probably going to take it, right? The overall, I guess none of us are really thinking about it. That's probably more on Nick and Cory's mind. But yeah, I'd like to definitely secure the 3rd overall as a goal. But yeah, just kind of want to do the best I can do today and just go have fun.
I've been pretty impressed with Nick's consistency on some of his video tricks that don't usually get pulled out, so I have a hunch that it might be him.
I don't know, I definitely couldn't put a name on it, but I'd probably just have to say whoever puts it down.
The stage is set for an amazing day of wakeboarding. We're going to crown our event winner and our pro overall champion. I can't wait to see what these guys are going to be laying down. And also, we got the junior pros, and you have to think, this could be the last junior pro event for a lot of these kids. They're riding so good. They're going to be pro next year, so they're going to have to make it count.
That's right, and those junior pros are set to ride in their final round right now, and after their ride, Parks will have the winner in studio, so let's see what they got.
We're sitting here with your junior pro champion from Switzerland, originally from Switzerland, now residing in Groveland, Florida, Jamie Hooser. Congrats, man. You've been shredding it all year, man.
Thank you
Killing
so much.
out here. You think it's the local water? Or I see him out on my lake all the time riding with Nick Rapa. Is that your training part? Is that how you get so good, riding with the best?
I mostly ride with Nick. It definitely a little advantage here. I only get to drive 8 minutes here. I'm ready. I feel good. So
right down the street from you, huh? That's awesome, man. Yeah, you've been. I saw your double grab hill 7 that you did, man. You're really aware on your grabs and technical. What's your plans in the future? You're kind of a big boy, man. You going to pro next year, or what's the plan?
So yeah, I'm working on getting to pro next year. I've been trying to work out. I've been trying to get my body like stronger.
Right.
It really makes a difference. Like
100%.
It changes everything, and it really helps for sure.
Well, it's fun to watch, man. I'm glad you're out here killing it, representing for the 352 here in Lake County. Well, that's a junior pro, and we have wake surfing here as well. So we're gonna get right to the wake surf action right now.
That's it for Pro Wake Surf Finals. We have the main event. It's the Pro Wakeboard Finals when we get back. Welcome back to the final event of the 2022 Pro Wakeboard Tour. We have the main event. It's the Pro Finals, and it's going down right now. This event is going to decide not only who wins this stop, but the entire championship for the year.
Yeah, lots been building up to this day right here. The water's flat right now. It's so nice out on Lake David. But the thing on everyone's mind is Cory Teunissen and Nick Rapa. Who's going to win overall championship? Right now, Cory currently stands in #1 spot. 3-time Pro Tour champion Nick Rapa is in second, going towards 4th in a row, which is a crazy feat. So Nick has to win today, and he needs Cory to get 3rd, which means Nick needs someone to step up to the plate and slide in between him and Cory so he can win the overall championship. Finn, Gunther, Tyler, Max, someone's got to step up, put some pressure on Cory, and change it into Nick's favor. It's going to be a dogfight, and we're all here to see it.
It's going to be a battle, and it's going down right now. Let's see what they got. All right, Parks, first off the dock, we have Maxime Roo, and this is such a cool story. This is his first Pro Wakeboard Tour contest.
Yeah, he actually made it in as a wild card, slipping in, so that's a really cool way. It really gives you an advantage, I feel. You can see him starting off 3-1 right there. When you're a wild card and you're coming in against the heavy hitters that are behind you, Cory, Nick, Gunther, you have the freedom to go really, really hard. You have everything to win, nothing to lose, and that you can see him just like go for it.
Right, absolutely. And I was talking to him before finals here, and he's just the nicest guy. He's 18 years old and making it finals at his first Pro Wakeboard Tour contest. It's super impressive.
Yeah, representing France, you see him wrap it up with a toe side 900 there. That's a solid way to end the run. Solid way to start the run. I really like that 3-1 wrapped up coming in. Seems like he got a good grab on that, and you know, it's a solid first pass. The water's so glass behind us right now. A little bit of a headwind on their first pass, which makes it maybe a little bit more freedom to go for it with a tailwind in the second pass, so we'll see what he's got.
This is, of course, an international contest, and we've got Australians in the final as well, but it's kind of rare to see boat riders from Europe, so it's pretty cool to see a Frenchman out here in the finals.
Absolutely, and he's showing that he's been riding boat for a while. You see him do a nice Moby Dick 5 right there. It's a tangent with a backside 540. Coming back in switch. There's a seat belt mob right there. That's a very schwanky little trick. You don't see that too often. That's what's cool about some of these young kids. They grab their board different and they do tricks that have been done traditionally a certain way for years, and they do them completely different. So hitting the shallow spot right here. There's a little bit of a shallow spot on Lake David. You'll see guys kind of recompose, get their breath back, and go hard for their last 2 tricks. And just a bailout of a trick there. When you're in the finals with these kind of guys behind you, you don't really have room to bail on a trick like that. It looks like he just slipped the grab, but more importantly, he didn't want to miss his double up. In this round, if you fall on any pass, you don't get your double up. So it's very important. If you're going to have any chance at winning this event, you need the double up as well.
So like you said, Parks, each rider, as long as they stand up their run, get a double up after their 2 passes.
Yeah, it's a very key. It's one of my favorite parts of wakeboarding. Always has been. It's when what a double up is it's when the boat goes and it circle backs around and it comes through the rollers that it previously made. Those rollers converge. There's usually 3 different rollers, and when they converge, the waves actually turn into like a little bit of a diamond shape, and that allows the wake to get way bigger. You can do way bigger moves, and usually see the most progressive tricks done in wakeboarding off the double up, at least first. So that's what he's wrapping around here. It looks like he's sizing up for a left double up. So I'm real curious to see what he has up his sleeve. But I mean, from looking at his wake riding in the last 2 passes, he shouldn't really have trouble with it. But double ups are always crazy. It's a lot of moving water. It takes timing to line it up perfect. And we'll see what Maxime's got right here. Coming in hillside, hitting the double up perfect. And a huge 900. He got every bit of that double up. You saw the diamond, you saw how much he got that kick, and he just went to the moon on that thing. And unfortunately, it looks like he just slipped out. Sometimes if you get too big of a kick, you're almost out of your element up there. You have to adapt, cat claw your way back down to the water, and he just slipped out.
Well, this will certainly not be the last time we see Maxime Roo, so looking forward to seeing him at future stops.
100%.
So Finn Bullock off the dock in 2nd place. He just missed the finals in stop number 1, so he's got a little bit of vengeance here making it to finals today.
Yeah, nose grab, crow 5 right there. Like you said, he really wants to show up in this finals. I remember one of the judges saying that he had the hardest run ever that never made it through a heat, which is a crazy thing to have said about you. So, like he said, vengeance is what he wants here. He has everything to win, nothing to lose. Toe side flat 900 right there. Finn is a snowboarder, so you're going to see a little bit different style possibly with him really executing his grabs. A hillside 900 with a nose grab. Solid first pass there for Finn. He's got to be psyched with that. And tailwind coming first or second pass. It's going to be a good one.
So like you said, Finn is a professional snowboarder. He travels the world in the winter competing in snowboarding and then comes out in the summer, competes in wakeboarding. It's super rare to have someone this good at both sports, and of course they're going down.
The announcer.
Yeah, I'm cursing. I'm sorry, Finn.
Not to laugh, but yeah, that's an unfortunate fall there. He just got caught up on his double back roll. Very important that you have those caliber tricks in the finals with these kind of names in it. But he just got caught up on the wake, and unfortunately it's a fall. He won't get to his double up, and not much you can really build on or go from there. So next year, Finn will get him.
Next up, we have Gunther Oka, and Gunther's really hungry. He's trying to sneak his way back on the podium.
Oh, for sure. Gunther has the deep bag of tricks, and he knows he can get on the podium. He's been on the podium on a lot of these. You see him start out with a mute crow 5 and a little hack there during the shallow section. I really like that Gunther just has a really free-flowing kind of feel out there. His trick diversity, his composition is always through the roof, and he executes all his tricks really well. You see him do a Pete Rose 5 right there. A lot of guys not doing that. A lot of guys not doing that first trick. So, and there it is, another wrapped Pete 5. You never see him back to back. Like seriously, the diversity and what it takes to spin both ways with Gunther it's really cool to watch him ride.
Like you said, just super unique, kind of a surfy, cool vibe. Really, really diverse in his riding. He's fun to watch.
Super fun to watch. You can just see the way he did that wrap toe back 7, the grab. Look how hard he grabs and long he grabs that melon grab and just sticks the landing. Gunther's so well diverse in technical tricks and spinning and rail riding too.
Looking to start his 2nd pass, and of course, what do you know? He's wrapped up again.
Hey, Gunther always wraps up, man. He coming in 3-1 right there. A lot of spins. You're going to see Gunther. I think this is one of my favorite ones that he does. Is this gonna be the wrap back 900? This is the finals. This is typically where you see this caliber trick from Gunther, and there it is, bolts, locking in a nose grab. This is exactly what Nick needs right now. Nick needs someone like Gunther to execute these super hard tricks and put a lot of pressure on Cory. If Cory can come in and feel like his back's against the wall, he could possibly go down on some of these tricks. And Cory's riding so good right now, you have to do all you can to put it on him. There's a switch mute mode 5, really technical trick there.
Well, and with riding like this, anything could happen on today's podium.
I mean, with a double back roll like that, Gunther is super psyched with this run right here. Wrap back 900, double back roll, back-to-back Pete 5s. He's on a roll right now. This is heating up to be a good final.
And standing up his pass, he's gonna get that double up. So Parks, for the double up, you can obviously choose whether you want a right or a left, depending upon if you want to hit it regular, switch, toe side, heel side. What are you expecting to see here from Gunther?
Well, it looks like he's sizing up right now for a right double up. Gunther's so diverse in wakeboarding. Not only is he good at rails, good at boat riding, good at spinning, technical tricks. He's really good at double ups as well. He's won my event before, so he's capable of anything. He's got a deep bag of tricks, and he's wrapped up, of course. I think he's going to do a toe back 900. We saw the wrap toe back 7 in the run. Oh no, he's switching it around. This could be wrap heel 9. Yep, a wrap heel 900. So not as hard as I thought Gunther was going to go, but you know, he had a really hard technical run, and he probably just wanted to, like I said earlier, put a lot of pressure on the guys behind him and make them think that they have to land this double up. So probably a good strategic move for Gunther, and we'll see where it lands him.
This gets us down to just 3 riders left. Stay tuned for the rest of Pro Wakeboarding Finals. All right, Russ, you've been in the boat all day. How's the competition looking out there?
I mean, the level of riding is absolutely insane. All the guys from the junior pro to all the top pro riders out here, it's insane. It's tough being a judge, that's for sure. I mean, Nick, Cory, and then the list of other guys, they can put it together when the time's right. It's insane.
Touching on the Cory and Nick situation, we've got a heated battle here for the overall championship. Can you touch a little bit on that? I mean, you have some experience in that area too.
Yeah, it's exciting for everybody but those two. It comes down to the last stop. I believe they're within, like, if Cory wins, or Cory has to beat Nick for it to be all over, and Nick has to just do one better than Cory. So it's definitely, the pressure's on for both those guys for sure. Hopefully some of the other guys that aren't in the overall points chase can, you know, come out and mess it up for those guys and throw a wrench in there. But watching those two dudes ride, there's not much that phases them, and they look comfortable today, and conditions are going to be good, and these guys are going to lay it all out there.
Welcome back to stop number 4 of the Pro Wakeboard Tour, and we are in the middle of finals. We've got just 3 rides left to decide the entire season. Conditions are absolutely perfect. It's a battle out there.
Yeah, it's crazy to think that there's only 3 riders left for the entire season. A lot's been leading up to this day, and we got the biggest names still to come. Tyler, Nick, Cory. Finals is getting underway. Let's get into it.
Tyler Hein getting on the water here. He was on the podium in stops 2 and 3. Looking to do it again here today.
Yeah, Tyler Hein coming in first trick. 3-1 right there. And man, Tyler wants a win more than anything. He's been right on the cusp, making a lot of podiums. Had a second, had a third this year. He's been right there, and he's never really had a big Pro Tour win in his career. So Tyler really wants this right now. Mute 900 right there. Tyler spinning both ways. Really good at that. That's probably what he's going to do here. Tyler from the West Coast, taking a lot of initiation on the way he does his tricks, showing the composition. There's the 900 one way and a heel side 900 the other way. You see a lot of guys spin the same direction on a lot of tricks that they do. So it's refreshing to see Tyler switch it up composition-wise like that.
So Gunther's had a good run, but I think Tyler needs to really step it up here if he's going to squeeze between Nick and Cory. And of course, that's what Nick wants.
That's what Nick wants, but keep in mind Tyler's head right now. Tyler doesn't give a damn about this overall title. Tyler wants a win period. He wants his big win that he hasn't really had yet. And if he can get this around, the weight cased over, and he still powered through that. Tyler is on a mission right now. Tyler wants his W, and he's flowing right now. He's got tailwind coming through. A back 7 right there, probably going to be the easiest trick that we see in his pass. Coming wrapped up toe side. There's a toe back 720.
That West Coast style, but not lacking in the tech category either. He's got both. He has what it takes to win this thing.
100%. He's so good all around in every department. All his attributes from technical, KGB 5, that's one of the most technical tricks that you're going to see. His spinning, his grab, the way he grabs, and not only that, the double up now. He's really good at hitting double ups. I'd put money that there's not too many guys out there that hits more double ups on a week than Tyler Hein right now. He's young, he's hungry, he's frothing for a win, and it's all lining up for him right now.
I think I'm more nervous than he probably is on the water. I know that he's cool as a cucumber right now. This is huge. Those first 2 passes were insane. We got to see what he's got.
Let's go, Tyler. Cutting out wide, coming in heel side. Could possibly be a heel 10. And there's a roll to blind. Definitely not the kick that he wanted. You can see him hanging his head. Man, he really knows that he needed a heavy trick there and must have not got the kick that he wanted. And I don't know if that's going to be enough to, like, Nick's got to be scratching his head right now. What can I do? How can I squeeze out this overall title? But push comes to shove. He can't watch Cory go. He's going first. He has to go swing for the fence right now.
Nick Rapa out on the water, and it pretty much all comes down to this run. He's got to go big, and he's got to stand up.
Yeah, Nick knows exactly what's at stake right now. All the chips are in play. It's all come down to this the whole season, every stop. And there we go, starting off with the Indy back 7. One of the better ways I like to see that back 7 done. Yeah, Nick's got to be going full throttle here. He's got to be swinging for the fence on Cory. He knows that Cory is riding insanely good right there. He has no room for slack. He has to go full throttle, and he has to get the win right here.
Yeah, he's in an interesting position because with Gunther and with Tyler standing up runs, he has to stand up, but he has to turn it on and beat Cory by a couple of places. So he's in a unique position right now.
It's a fine line. That's a way to wrap it up. A super technical trick there, invented by Danny Harf, a nuclear blind Pete. Yeah, Nick's a solid first pass, a lot to build on. And, I think he's moved up some tricks from what I've seen in the semis, and we're in for one here.
You can expect to see Nick turn it up here for the second pass, maybe a 1080?
He's going to have to. He knows Cory can do 1080s. I don't think Cory's really fallen on one all year. There's a half cab double back roll out past the flats a little bit. A mute crow 5. Super hard trick there, the way he grabs it. A lot of guys just grab nose or even melon. Nick trying to make his tricks as hard as they can. Not getting the best grab on that one, toe 9. And he has 2 tricks left in a double up. We're going to see we got to see something really hard from Nick right now.
The pressure is on. He knows he's got to turn it up, especially with Cory coming second. Cory will know exactly what he needs to do after Nick rides.
There's a double tantrum to blind. Definitely one of the hardest tricks we're probably going to see in the final. I don't know if we've ever seen that in contest format. That is exactly what he needed to put pressure on Cory, to get Cory thinking, I got to go harder. I have to go harder. And really, that could work in Nick's favor because the harder Cory thinks he has to go, the more chance he has on falling.
And you heard the guys here on the dock after that double tantrum blind. They're going crazy. So that was a pretty big deal. Nick Rapa wants the win.
So, yeah, it's always good to watch riders go back and forth. It's really fun battling Darren back in the day, Phil and Harley. But now this is modern day wakeboarding. This is what it's all about right now. Nick Rapa coming in hillside, locking down the melon grab and falling out of the sky on the hillside 900. He seems really excited like that. He has harder tricks that he can do. Did he do it? That was a really big executed 900 right there. So will it be enough to take down the overall title? We don't know. Thank God we're not a judge.
It's all up to Cory. There's one rider left. This is bananas. Cory Teunissen taking the water. He's our overall leader right now. He's got to throw it down.
Yeah, Cory's in the driver's seat of this whole event right now. And he has the benefit of watching Nick go first. So He knows he's just got to stay within one spot of Nick, starting off with the heel 900 there. If he can stay within one spot of Nick, he's going to get this overall title. So strategy is at utmost, trick selection is at utmost importance right now. And there it is, second trip, backside 900, wrapping it up. That is a very, very hard technical trick just for your second pass.
And we've seen Cory coming into this with so much confidence. He feels like he's got it. You can tell in his riding. That's confidence.
I mean, you haven't really watched him bobble on a trick too often this year. You know, I would feel like, and there he goes, you know, double back roll, clean. Even though it seems like he doesn't get the best kick, he can pull tighter, he can get over that wake. He's so, you know, diverse on the wakeboard, and, you know, he hasn't bobbled him. That's why Cory is, like, arguably one of the best wakeboarders on the planet right now.
Cory's setting up here for his second pass. You expect to see him play it safe, or is he going all out?
You know, Cory, he's been riding so well this year. I think he's going to just do him. I think he's going to go pretty hard. I bet he squeezes the throttle about 85% on that. And if you're doing double Indy toe back rolls, I don't know how that's 85%. That's about 180 for most people. Coming back in, and there it is, the toe side 1080 switch. Cory laying down hammers right now in the final, saying, Nick, there ain't no way you're getting away from me. I got you in my tracking sights. You're getting hunted down right now. Mute mode 5, we saw Nick do that same trick, almost that same spot. And Cory's so good on double ups right now. If he can just stand this up, Pro 540 with a melon grab, whipping in. Cory knows that was too solid for his pass and second pass, and he's got a double up, and he's capable of anything off the double up. Ball's in Cory's hands right now, and he's scoring.
So Cory's setting up for his double up. This trick could potentially put the nail in the coffin, seal the deal for today's contest and the overall championship.
I mean, a lot. Cory knows how much is riding on this double up right now. He's had this whole season. He's gotten second to Nick the last 3 years overall Pro Tour. So Cory wants nothing more right now to just stick this double up and get the win here at the last stop of this Pro Tour and lock down the overall title. And that's the best part about a double up. It's the buzzer beater, man. Anything can happen. You never know what trick's going to happen off the double up. It's a countdown. It's a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 kind of thing. And this is the whole season right here. Cory Tunison, a little froth on the top, but still muscles around that double half cab roll. Man, I saw the wake push over a little bit, but that's the kind of rider that Cory is. He has the perseverance and just gear and just downshift and get through the top of that and to get over the wake. Very, very impressive run there for Cory. Thank God we're sitting up here at this desk and not in the boat judging right now.
Too. You can see it on his face. He's got his hands in the air. He is so excited. He might have just done it.
Yo!
While the judges make their decisions, we want to fill you in on another event coming up. It's the Team Challenge coming up on September 24th in Nashville. There'll be wakeboarding, bikes, motocross, music, and so much more. It's a party you're not going to want to miss. We've got Jarrett Brantley here to tell you a little more.
Hey, thanks Parks and Alexa. So excited to be out here at the 2022 Royal Rumble presented by Fast Life Ministries and GT Bicycles. Man, we're so excited to be joining you guys later in the year in Nashville for dirt jumps and wakeboarding on the Pro Wakeboard Tour. Back to you guys.
All right, well, the results are in, and on today's podium, we've got Gunther Oka taking third place, Nick Rapa coming in second, and Cory Teunissen ending the streak, coming up in not only #1 today, but #all this entire season. We've got the champ in the studio. Everyone, Cory Teunissen.
What's up, champ?
What's up, bro?
Welcome to the studio.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Cory.
that was nice.
Get comfy.
How does it feel, Cor?
Yeah, feels great, honestly. Stoked. It's been a great year, really cannot complain.
You started off 2-0 on Nick, the first two, so it looks like it's going to be a runaway Cory year, and then all of a sudden Nick comes back to events and makes it a nail biter all the way down to the last double up, and he's beat you the last 3 years. Like, and you're a competitive dude, and you know it's a rival. Is it a little bit better beating the dude overall who beat you the last 3 years? It's gotta be.
I mean, yeah, I think we're just both competitive people at nature, right? And I mean,
personally for me, like if I do something, I want to do it to the best of my ability, and I think the last couple of years I haven't, so it's nice to sort of show and showcase what I can personally do and what I want to do as well. So.
Well, you might have kicked a wasp nest with Nick. You had a target on his back the last few years, but I think you got a target on yours, and he's going to be coming back full swing next year. What are you going to do for the off season? How can your riding actually get any better? You're stomping 10s, back 9s like it's nothing. Where's Cory go from here?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'll go back home for one and take some time off the water. I mean, my back's definitely pretty shot after the season for sure, but every year I go home, I take probably 2-3 months off the water and enjoy time, like being with the fam and surfing every day, and sort of get a bit of a lifestyle change, which is nice. And then season will roll around, get back into wakeboarding, and I mean, who knows, dude? Like, I definitely wouldn't think that I'm doing the stuff that I'm doing today. So the sport is it's the toughest it's ever been right now. I mean, you could argue that, but I definitely think that competitively right now, it's the toughest it's been. Like, normally there's 1 or 2 guys taking it, but now it's a whole final, you know. And dude, it's tough. The sport's progressing like crazy, and I think it's moving the fastest it's ever moved at the moment as well. So it's tough to keep up.
Thanks for tuning in to the 2022 Pro Wakeboard Tour. It's been an amazing season. Of course, congratulations to Cory Teunissen, our overall champion for Parks Bonifay, the Pro Tour, and myself, Alexa Score. It's been awesome. We'll see you next year, and we'll see you on the water.